So many, a lot of tax pros have reached out to me or posted that, they passed their actual due diligence examinations. But with this particular person, she actually had the receipts. I'm really for the receipts. I know a lot of the IRS do not always give people a letter, but with her, she was able to get her letter. And so we have the receipts that she actually passed the examination. And so I know a lot of people are worried that they're going to have to go through an examination, or you went through one, you got fined. So I just kind of wanted to talk about what does it mean. Like with her, she went through the examination and she represented herself. She didn't call anybody to represent her. She took some of my classes when she was getting her files together. She reached out to me when she needed clarity on certain things. But all in all, she represented herself. She did her files on her own, and she walked away with 0 fines. Now, is it good for, if you get selected for a due diligence examination, for you to represent yourself and not get representation? I got two sides to that. I feel like two different ways about it. I feel like if you are an experienced tax pro who maybe never went through an examination, but you think you are knowledgeable, or not even think, that you're confident that you're knowledgeable on due diligence, that you really believe in your whole heart that you know what due diligence is, you feel like you know what the IRS requires, and you are certain that you are meeting due diligence compliance, that you can represent yourself. I don't even really think the IRS meant for people to get representation. It's a industry standard, but a lot of people end up getting representation. So I think that just became like anything else a trend. When I first started going through my examination, I didn't even think about hiring anybody to represent me. I just knew what they wanted, and I just went through the process. And what if I had wasted my money and paid somebody? I ain't need them. So I think if you feel that confident, like somebody like me, then don't hire nobody. Don't waste your money. But what I do know is a lot of tax pros don't have a clue. Do not have a clue of what is required, and definitely not doing what they're supposed to do to pass an examination. And so in those cases, I really believe you need someone to represent you, because you don't want to say the wrong things. You want to go in there, you might not get 0 fines, but you might not walk away with $40,000, $50,000 in fines. You might walk away with $10,000 in fines. You might walk away with $5,000 in fines. That a dollar amount in fines is a good dollar amount to walk away with, even if somebody represents you. Because the average tax pro, and I'm going by, because everybody like to do these statistics. Hey Tiana, statistics, like where you get your statistics from? I get my statistics from real data that I utilize, like real people that I talk to, real people that I know have actually went through the examinations and actually been fined. The average tax pro who go through an examination, or I even know that went through an examination, the fines that they receive is $30,000 plus. You might have some people who every now and then might get under $30,000, but for the majority of tax pros to go through an examination, they literally get $30,000 plus in fines. And when I say $30,000 plus, I mean some of them get 40-some thousand, some of them get 50-some thousand. Some people get 60, like in fines. Like, it's for real.